UPS Volker by the United States.
And a jolly good evening to you from a rather crisp autumn stroke winter evening here in the beautiful city of Krakow here in Poland. And tonight it's only going to be a bit of a shorty. Going to just take a little walk around the old town at night near Christmas, have a look at the Christmas market. Now, I've been to Poland and Germany around Christmas time on numerous occasions, and for my money, the best Christmas market that I've ever come across thus far is the one in Wroclaw in Poland. Absolutely fantastic. Would recommend that to anybody that loves the vibe of Christmas. Lots of lights, lots of good old high calorie foods to eat, all smelling lovely. I've heard the one in Krakow is pretty good. Is it as good? Don't know. Never been. Going to take a wander down there now. I'll tell you at the end if I think the Krakow Christmas market is as good or better or not as good as the one in Wrocław. As I say, been to some in Germany as well. All very good. I mean, they're all good fun. None are terrible. But some are better than others. And it's just that feel, that vibe, that atmosphere when you get there that can make the difference. Sometimes things are a little bit overpriced or, you know, a little bit hyped up, and it's not always as you expect it's going to be, which is why I always say Wrocław is so good, because it doesn't really have that. It's just got a lot of nice Polish families wandering about, enjoying themselves, as I say, eating the food, looking at the lights, going on the few little couple of rides and bits and bobs that they've got going on there. Anyway, let's get going. I'm going to go down to the main market square here in Krakow and see what it's all about, see what's happening. I'll say it early on for a change in case my video is so boring that you switch off after about 3 or 4 minutes. But I have got a video highlighting the Christmas markets in Berlin and Wrocław. Can't think of any others I've done, but check out my channel if you like this. Click on the like, subscribe, doesn't cost anything, and the yellow bell thing to get notifications. As I say, I've got lots of videos from places around Europe, around the UK and further afield, so if you're interested in that kind of thing, some old geezer wandering about, rambling on, not having done his homework about anything, then this is the video for you. Right, we're on our way, not too far now, another 10 minutes walk and we should be in the main square here. Love this statue, by the way. Been to Krakow a couple of times, probably my 4th actually. Lovely. Yeah, this is one of the main drags as you enter the old town area, and it's chock-a-block with places to depart the money from your pocket, let's say. Some of them are great, some of them are just tourist taps, some of them are tourist traps, but you know, if you've got a sense for these things, you'll know where to go and where not to go. It's very, very busy down here tonight. It's a Saturday. I had to think then for a moment. It is a Saturday night, so it's not surprising it's busy. Krakow really is Poland's most famous and popular tourist destination, I would say, certainly amongst foreigners coming in. Poles themselves may disagree with that, and have probably got a few hidden secrets that they keep to themselves, and I don't blame them either. I think it's okay here. I think it's okay. It is a little bit of a victim of its own success, as the saying goes, and but there's no denying it is a very, very beautiful city. I can name at least 3 others here in Poland that I actually prefer, but I prefer them because they're quieter rather than being necessarily more beautiful. As you can see here, it is very, very busy, but it's got a good atmosphere. There's a good feel to the place. Everyone's walking around, mostly with smiles on their faces, and that's a good thing. Probably get quite tasty later on tonight when one or two have had a few more beers. Just as I say, just heading down the main drag here, which as you all have seen has got lots and lots of options, mostly of a touristy nature, that kind of stuff. But it's nice, it's nice. A few places to get some food as well, some probably slightly overpriced local delicacies and famous Polish food, such as the mountain cheese there, grilled mountain cheese, the kielbasa, the Polish pizzas, what they call zabiakanka, I think. Can't actually remember the name of those. As you will see, zabiakanka. That's it. They're nice. Just ask for a Polish pizza. They'll know what you mean. And then they'll offer you lots of different toppings. Yeah, nearly there now. I came here very soon. Was it just before? No, just after the pandemic. Or when I say just after the pandemic was still on the go. But after all the lockdowns, when they said we could start travelling again. And I remember walking around this square on admittedly a afternoon outside of the main holiday seasons, and it was pretty much deserted. I know when it was because the war in Ukraine had started, because there was quite a few stands here, people collecting for the cause there, and but yeah, on the whole it was pretty quiet, as you can see tonight. Absolutely packed out with people. It is a lovely, lovely area. I'm just going to take a little walk around and have a look at one or two of the various stands. I'm not sure these are Christmas market stands, actually, to be fair. I think these ones are, generally speaking, here all the time. There's the market over there, indoor market, which has always got some interesting things to look at. Certainly some lovely smells wafting around in the market square tonight. Not seen any outdoor cooking going on yet. Maybe a lot of it is coming from the various restaurants that surround the main square here. Certainly a nice, friendly, calm atmosphere. All the full-time restaurants, if you like, over there ahead of us, all got outdoor seating set up. And it's about 3 Celsius tonight, but they've all got the outdoor patio heaters on the go. Most people are sat in there with a woolly hat on their heads, and yeah, it kind of adds to the atmosphere if you don't mind sitting in the cool. The patio heaters, of course, will help. So I'm just going to take a walk through the very famous indoor market here and see what we've got happening in here. This is open year round, this isn't just for Christmas, although of course they have made it all Christmassy. Look at it, beautiful, look at that. Lovely.
Enthusiast Polka by the United States Marine Band.
So it was a nice little walk through. It's a bit like going through a football crowd, to be fair. There's some interesting stuff here. Usual kind of tourist tat. I don't want to use that word, tourist tat, but in all honesty, a lot of it is. And there's some really nice stuff as well. So yeah, just get down here, have a look. Now we're getting to the nitty gritty now, the actual Christmas market area with the food and the drink, the mulled wine and so on in this area. This area is normally clear of market stalls and stuff, generally speaking, and tonight is absolutely heaving. I know it's been said many times, but we definitely need smell-o-vision, because the smells wafting around here tonight are absolutely fantastic. Wow, it is busy down here, and doesn't help when there's people like me wandering around taking photographs and it's just randomly stopping, and then you've got all those that are eating just stood there, because there's no real tables to sit down at as such, unless you go to one of the actual restaurants around the edge. But so it's paper plate, wander about, have something to eat. Wow, that was busy back there. Everybody's hungry tonight in Krakow. And so am I now. Lots of craft stuff as well. Some interesting things. Christmassy things and just useful stuff for the house that's a bit quirky and a bit different. I have to say these churros smell absolutely fantastic. Well, that's about as busy as it can get, I think, in there. A little bit overwhelming, I would think, particularly if you've got some small kiddies with you. And it's probably peak time now. It's about 7 o'clock in the evening, so those with families and so on are out. It's gone dark, it's not too cold yet. I imagine it will start to quieten down a little bit later on, but that is super busy in there. And bear that one in mind if you come in here, if you're freaked out by lots of crowds. And I mean, there's nothing bad going on, it's just, you know, lots of people all trying to mill around together in a very nice fashion, I have to say. But yeah, it is busy. So there we go, that's the main Christmas market here in the city of Krakow. Going to take a little wander about just generally. I'll add some more bits on as I go, but as I say, this was just a short one tonight. Give you an idea, I wish I could pump through some smells that were coming, particularly from those grills. Absolutely fabulous. Some beautiful looking sausages and pork, what do you call it, pork shoulder and so on. And just circle back round here. Didn't see any donut stalls. They do some lovely donuts here in Poland, and much better than the ones I'm used to back in the UK or in America and places like that. They tend to, as a shop, I know, just straight ahead round the corner there, which is probably going to be open now, but that's there all the time. It's nothing to do with the Christmas market. But the donuts are great because, one, they're quite big, so for greedy people like me, they're perfect. But secondly, the fillings are not so sugary. They tend to be quite sharp and tart. I'm sure that's not the case with absolutely all the fillings, but quite a few really quite tart jams inside, which goes well with the sweetness of the donut. I just think with very sweet fillings on top of a very sweet donut, it's just a little bit too much. That's just my taste though, of course. You might think differently. Just gonna just walk around this corner, see if it is there. There's a little hole in the wall donut shop, as I remember, and might even treat myself, although I'm not particularly hungry at the moment, as I just partook of some kielbasa back there and a little bit of bigos, and yeah, so that filled me up quite a bit. There's the entrance to the market that I walked into a little while back. Walked through there and then just did a loop back round. Most of the market, Christmas market, is at the other end there of the indoor market, and around that side there, around this right hand side as I'm looking towards the cathedral there, there isn't any stands. I don't know if there's going to be some more as we get closer to Christmas, but that's keeping that area more open. I do wonder how these restaurants, they should do quite well, but a lot of people of course want to sample the food from the stalls in the market. These guys have got a job on tonight, navigating their way around the city with so many people walking about. Don't forget to negotiate your price if you get on one of those before you get on it. Otherwise you might find you're paying slightly more than you anticipated. Just saying. That goes for everywhere, of course. Well, I wouldn't say it's exactly a hole in the wall as a hole in the window. This is the place actually, with an actual queue outside of it. You'll need to use your translator to work out what some of the fillings are in most of them, but they are absolutely lovely. I love all of them, but I particularly like the ones with the sharpness, the sharp preserve inside. But yeah, it's doing a great trade tonight. I'm not going to treat myself because I can't be bothered to queue up, to be fair. Maybe later on when it's all gone quiet, but absolute roaring trade everybody's doing tonight here in Old Town Krakow. Going to continue down now to the river, the Wisła, I think it's said in Polish, Wisła, and Wawel Castle. See what's happening down there tonight. I knew it'd be busy. I didn't think it'd be quite this busy. This is amazing. But good news for this city, I guess. If anyone's in McDonald's tonight, then they need some help. There is plenty of people in McDonald's. What's going on? Makes no sense whatsoever. So many foreign voices I hear here, and when I mean foreign voices, I mean ones that aren't Polish. Lots of Americans, lots of British, lots of what sounds to me like Czech and Slovakian, and loads of others too. So plenty of people heading here. Started to calm down a bit now. I've got away from the main square. But still a very good vibe going on. What I will say to you is prices for accommodation here at a weekend during the Christmas market and the lead up to Christmas, hotel prices are very high by Polish standards. For London they'd be still quite reasonable, but for here in Poland they are very, very high. I mean, Krakow is relatively expensive anyway in comparison to other parts. Maybe consider coming midweek when it won't be quite so busy. Hotel prices will be somewhat lower, but yeah, if you like it as busy as it is and you don't mind paying the slightly higher prices, then get yourself down here. Great city, great fun, good vibe. Can't really ask for more than that. And you know, on the whole, everything is pretty good value for money as well. You would need to watch one of the look out for some of the tourist traps that are here, but they're everywhere, aren't they? We know that every city has got them. So we're down by the river now, relative sanity down here, and feels a lot cooler as well because there's not grills going everywhere, warming the air up, and looks like the boat trips are still happening even though it's night time. This is the Vistula River, Wisła. And this runs all the way through Poland, up through Warsaw, out into the Baltic Sea by close to Gdansk. So yeah, it's a very important waterway through this country. What you will find here, it's quite a tourist attraction, particularly during the daytime, with boat trips going up and down, and some interesting views to look at as you do. So it's people, I think, like me, just trying to get away from the madness of the market and have a little while taking in some nice, cool, fresh air in the evening here. So after a little wander out of the old town area down to the river, just going to head back through the old town and head back towards the main station, which is my destination this evening. I'll add some pictures and images along the way as I see them, but I'm guessing I'm going to see much the same as I saw on the way down here. Lots of people, lots of food, lots of interesting things to look at. If I see any more, I'll certainly be adding them in. These restaurants certainly are doing a roaring trade tonight. So back into the main square. I'm not going to go around the side of where the main part of the market is because it was crazy around there, and I've got no need to go around that way. There's nothing I would like to eat or drink, so I shall take the easy route through the square on the right hand side of the market as I'm walking. I'm not one to go around publicly recommending hotels, but that one in front of us there called the Betmanovska is an absolutely fabulous hotel. I will concede on that one, and if you have one of the better rooms up towards the top, the junior suites or suites, can't remember what choices you've got, but it is a premium rate for those rooms, particularly obviously overlooking the market square. The price of the rooms in there tonight will be sky high, I'm sure, but give it a try. Betmanovska it's called. A very nice hotel, lovely breakfast as I recall, and as I say, fantastic views across the market square, and particularly atmospheric of course at this time of year with so much going on. Gonna head out of the main square now, back towards the main station, and we'll have a little see what we see along the way. Right, that's it. Back through the old town area, back out, heading back towards the main station. Might be controversial this, but I'm going to say it here and now. In my humble opinion, Polish Christmas markets are infinitely better than German ones. Infinitely better. I've been to 3 in Germany. I won't embarrass them by mentioning their names, and of course the ones I went to may have not been good ones, but they certainly came with great recommendation. Here in Poland, I've been to, obviously here now in Krakow, I've also been to Wroclaw, and I have been to the Christmas market in Poznan, and they are all absolutely fantastic. Little bit on the busy side here tonight, but that is testament to the fact that it's so good, I'm guessing. So thank you for watching. If you want to come to a Christmas market, get here end of November, beginning of December, leading up to Christmas of course. They usually start the Christmas markets at the very end of November here in Poland, and go through until January time. Bring some warm clothes and enjoy some fantastic atmosphere amongst all these people. My personal favourite, as I said before, Wrocław, give that a try. Flights from the UK, not as many as there are to here in Krakow, but you can get there quite easily. Thank you for watching. Once again, click on the like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you wish. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.